What's up? I'm gonna show you a quick breathing exercise you can do to prepare yourself for big waves, long hold downs, things like that. So if you experience lots of fear and panic, this will be great for you. Also, if you have a surf trip planned to somewhere where there's gonna be bigger waves and you have an anxiety about it, or you are landlocked, or you notice a swell coming and you don't think you're quite prepared, this will really rapidly prepare you physically, mentally, and emotionally. Something that I call roller coaster breathing because it really goes after the emotions. You may have heard me say before that low oxygen training is like emotional weightlifting. Well, this is like the Olympic weightlifting of emotional weightlifting. So what we're gonna do is do some breath holding with movement and one recovery breath in between each round. The reason we do this is to really trigger the fight or flight response in our nervous system, and your nervous system doesn't know whether it's practice or whether it's real life. The responses are the same. So you want to become familiar with these things because the 3 ways to increase your breath hold time and your confidence in the water to increase your tolerances to high CO2, low oxygen, and pain. Pain is the big one. So we're going to become familiar with these environments, and you'll be able to hold your breath a lot longer comfortably. So the way it's going to work, we're going to flush out our lungs completely, exhale as deeply and as fully as possible, really empty out the lungs, and then roll backwards like this over and over on a breath hold as many times as you can. It's going to be different per person, so I'm going to demonstrate 2 rounds because it'll just be for an example. So you do that as many times as you can. Give yourself 1 recovery breath, nasal inhale. So breathe in as deep as you can and force it all out again and go back and do that over and over. So when you do this though, I'm gonna demonstrate 2 rounds just for simplicity of the video, but what I recommend is to set a timer and put it somewhere where you can't see it because it adds another layer of complexity. It becomes another a mental game where you don't know how long it is, just like being caught inside. You don't know how long it's gonna last and that sort of thing. So the really important part here is to push yourself on the breath hold when you're rolling back and forth so you really trigger that fight or flight response, and then to really, as slow as you can, like really enjoy and appreciate that 1 inhale you have, and try to switch from that stressed nervous system, sympathetic to the parasympathetic to the recovery. So that 1 breath will become so valuable and you'll appreciate it so much. It'll feel so good, and really use it to switch your emotional state. That's the important part. And then we'll do that over and over and over. And the amount of times you hold your breath will decrease as it goes, but you still want to make sure you're continuing to push yourself and really make the most of that 1 breath. So I'll demonstrate 2 rounds, super simple. So what you want to do, just flush out the lungs completely. And then on and on. Whew. Super intense, really intense emotionally, and that's the really important part. Like I said, because you are moving your body, you're building up that CO2 in your bloodstream, so it's accumulating more and more over time. But also because you're holding your breath on that full exhale, you're low oxygen the whole time, so you're building up your tolerances to that. And you're constantly having to push yourself because you're the one that's dictating how hard this gets. That's gonna increase your pain tolerance, mental, emotional, and physical pain. So that's really gonna go a long ways. To have familiarity with all those tolerances and pushing them to their max is just gonna make it so when those things happen to you in a forced situation, it's not unfamiliar. And not only do you know what to do you know what it feels like, your capacity for being in those situations grows and grows. So as you get better, the wave quality that you're able to catch will be better, and so will your confidence. I hope you like that. Give it a try. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching.